Hi guys. Excuse me.
Let's redo that, because that fucking that was your hi guys right there.
Okay.
Not as loud.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Action.
Hey now, how's it going? We're back. It's the podcast at Chillin Out. It's your guy Dan and just Chris.
Just Chris.
And Dan the Batman coming at you again. So what are we talking about today, man?
Episode 3.
Episode 3. November 19th, 2018.
It isn't. I thought it was the 18th today. So.
Yeah, isn't it?
No, it's 19th, right? It's 19th. It's 19th.
Yeah, for sure.
19th.
All right. So.
Trophies.
Oh, the hunting ban. The hunting ban got lifted.
Was going to get lifted.
Oh,
until
updates?
Yesterday.
Ooh.
And that's put on hold.
So the lift on the trophy hunting for like tusks for elephants and shit?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
But it's on hold, you said.
Yeah, apparently there was some turmoil in fucking Zimbabwe.
Whoa.
Literally Zimbabwe, and there's some freaky shit happening. President's under house arrest.
The president is on house arrest?
President Robert Mugabe is under house arrest after a military coup. So,
whoa.
That's some crazy shit.
Uh-oh.
But, I mean, I imagine that things like this happen all over the world, but you don't see too much of it around here.
And we don't hear shit.
I'm very glad for that. I'm glad there's no New Jersey coup going on, trying to oppose the governments.
Cuckoo.
That'd be kind of wild. Aside from that, though, well, it got postponed. Trump came out and said, actually, no. Changed our mind. Which is weird, because it comes from the same administration.
Seriously.
Like, his administration was going to lift the ban, and he comes out and says, actually, I don't like that idea. I'm going to put a stop. Talk about this behind closed doors. Don't start doing shit out in public like that. Like, this should be something you talk about first.
Yeah.
Maybe they just don't talk to him.
I gotta tell you, man. Maybe he's just the type of guy where there is no talking to him.
That probably is the case.
But, I mean, would you be shocked?
I mean, I wouldn't, but it still feels like you should try if that's your job, you know? Like, if your job is to be his cabinet.
Maybe he is trying and we just don't know.
It doesn't seem like it, though. Because then he comes out with a tweet. Apparently, he could just undo legislation or, attempts to undo legislation by tweets now. He just tweets out, actually, no, I don't like that idea. And then the whole thing gets put on hold. I'm not too sure how. I thought I was learning how government works. Yeah. And then, well, this stuff happens. And then you find out that, actually, no, government doesn't work that way. It just kind of, it's like a fucking mosh pit.
Kind of winging it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's good. Trophy hunting's not cool.
As long as it's on hold, man, because, dude, we got enough stuff. Enough shit.
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple different ways to look at it. I will concede, because I imagine that this is probably a large part of, income in, fucking Zimbabwe. And,
it's kind of like, it's humans' rights are one thing. And that's, the main uproar right now of what's going on in the country,
Mm-hmm.
Leave the animals out of it.
Well, the animals don't have a choice in that. They're part of it whether they like it or not.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, though. Just leave them out. Let them be. Why are we fucking with them? You know what I mean? Why are we worrying about that right now?
Well, we fuck with everything.
That's the problem, I think.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Too much control. Too much need for control.
Part of the issue, obviously, is that, it's just not cool to be killing animals for no reason.
That's what I'm saying. Why don't we just leave them the fuck alone?
Because people want to just... I don't even get why elephants. elephants aren't going to try to fuck you up.
I never understood that, actually.
Maybe if you're trying to play, the most dangerous game, you want to kill a tiger, the fucking, knife,
what's the secret?
Whatever, man.
I totally understand, being a person who controls the population, like if you buy a piece of land and you go hunting, right? Like every 6 months just to regulate the population.
Yeah, you got to keep things in check. I
Exactly.
mean, so you got like a lot of pests around the house. Like pests, I don't care about, you know.
And you got to be trained. You got to be able to make a clean kill. You can't torture them.
Yeah.
So like
at least that's not the goal. I mean, I imagine sometimes it happens.
It's got to be in the most humane way possible. So like this trophy hunting, I never really got. I never really clicked upstairs with it.
Yeah.
Like in my head, like as a 25-year-old man, I look at it like this. Besides the actual pieces of like whatever you're hunting for, horns, tusks, claws, whatever, dude, whatever.
Pelts.
Yeah. Besides that, what are you getting out of it?
I think it's about the rush.
The rush? Go
Yeah,
on
you know,
a fucking
fucking
roller coaster.
Serial killers say the same shit.
Bomb a hill on a longboard. Like, do something. Like, jump off a fucking bridge with a bungee cord attached to your ankles.
Don't go kill things.
Yeah, don't kill things. Don't kill life.
For the rush.
Yeah, for a fucking excitement thrill.
It feels so good, man, when you just end an animal's life. Fucking Jeffrey Dahmer probably said the same thing.
Like, my dark humor about it is like, oh, my dick gets so hard when I kill animals. Like,
I don't doubt it happens.
Like, why? What the fuck? Like,
well, that's probably why.
Who didn't reprimand you as a kid? Like, you know what I mean? Like, who told you no? Who lacked thereof to tell you?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of person trophy hunts. Like,
I don't know.
I imagine that they're the same everyday people you see. You know, like I remember there was that fucking, wasn't there like a dentist or something that like killed a lion?
What?
You know what? There's fucking like big hubbub about this dentist who killed like a tiger or something.
What?
And
lion, tigers, and bears. Oh my.
Yeah, it wasn't a bear. Bears, you know, you gotta control those guys.
Yeah.
But it was like a fucking tiger, and this dentist decided to pay some money, probably an egregious sum, to go hunt down some tigers, and he posed with it, and he got like serious fucking flack, as well as he should have.
Yeah, motherfucker.
To an extent. I mean, you don't go to fucking like, you know, attacking the guy.
Motherfucker took out Tony.
If you did it legally, it's a legal thing. But yeah,
took out Tony the tiger.
Killed Tony the tiger.
Killed Rocky Spirit.
I don't know if it's tiger. I should probably check that out just to make sure. Let's see real quick here. Dentist. Not even fucking on Facebook.
Well, while he's on that,
yeah.
I wanted to talk about something that happened to our good buddy Steve the other day. Steven.
He was a lion. Okay.
It was a lion?
Cecil, the lion. They named the lion.
So it wasn't Tony?
No, it wasn't. It was Cecil. It was Tony's cousin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, obviously lions are the cousins to tigers.
Yeah, second cousin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But back to Steve. Poor Steve. So, like, we talked to you guys 2 podcasts ago about this new 21 and up thing for tobacco and e-cigarette purchasing. So, our dear good pal Steve is, well...
minding his business, doing his job.
Minding his business, doing his job, just doing what all, you know, smoke shop managers do.
Probably carded some little fucking...
Oh, he carded the wrong kid and pissed the wrong kid, and we're going to say kid off. Because, dude...
Because you're going to act like this.
You're going to act like this, you're a kid.
You're a kid.
So apparently, someone ordered 5 Mondo, and I mean Mondo-sized pizzas, and had them delivered to iSmoke so that when he got there, it was a big, like, giant, what the fuck?
Apparently
exclamation mark, question mark. Like, it's like, what?
Apparently they called him at the store when the order was ready, and Steve was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And the guys were like, well, we have all these pizzas here. Your order's ready, sir. You know, you gotta come pay for your order, come get your order or something. I'm pretty sure it's delivery. So at that point, I imagine you get a call as Domino's for 5 pizzas. They probably get that pretty often. They were just making sure that he was there, you know, coming out to go deliver for him.
Word.
And Steve was like, I'm not paying that. I didn't order those.
Yeah.
And the Domino's guy was obviously
not too happy.
Not too happy about that. But he decided to take it out on Steve.
That sucks.
Yeah. So according to Steve, they drove there anyway to deliver the pizzas, and the guy was outside screaming at him like, "You gotta come pay for these, man. You gotta." I don't know what he said exactly. I wasn't there.
Gave him a whole rash of shit just because he was doing his fucking job.
Like honestly, Steve, if you call the guy up and he's like, "I didn't order that shit," you know.
This is what makes me believe.
What are you gonna do about that?
Vigilantism again, man. Like, people are just fucked. Like.
Well, I don't know what the legal status of that kind of thing is. You know,
Calling in pizzas?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is there a law against? Does that fall under the jurisdiction of some kind of law, or
I don't know. Is there pizza laws?
Maybe like mischief laws?
Oh, criminal mischief. Yeah.
It's not. I don't know if it's criminal mischief. I mean, I guess it would be criminal.
It's a waste
It's
of.
mischief, and it's yeah.
It is technically a waste of company.
Criminal just means that it's illegal mischief. Like you can't be doing that shit. I don't know. I guess that would be what it falls under.
Under some fucking rule.
I don't know. That's interesting. I wonder if there's a criminal penalty to ordering pizzas and then saying,
But
I don't want 'em.
Poor fucking Steve, man. He had to deal with that.
Yeah, Steve,
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I am pretty calm as a human being. But if that were to happen to me, and that guy started to try and light me up, like verbally, like yell at me, telling me I'm gonna pay for these pizzas,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'd yank that guy up by the back of his fucking pants and I'd haul him out the door.
Like, who are you to tell me
That I'm gonna pay for something that I know that I did. Yeah, like you
I'm
can
telling
get the fuck
you,
out now.
I did not order those pizzas.
Yeah.
I am not paying for those pizzas.
I'm not an advocate for putting your hands on other people, but if someone tries to tell you that you're gonna do something, right, that you don't want to do, and that you know that you're not gonna do, prepare yourself. That's just me though. Just prepare yourself.
I would just deny it. I'd just be like, nope, not doing it.
Well, what if the guy don't
Not doing
leave?
it.
He sits there all night.
And I call the police. I tell him to get out, doesn't get out. I call
don't
the
know.
police.
Maybe
That's
it's just me. I just prefer settle it right there, right then. Make sure this guy realizes I didn't order these fucking pizzas. Get out of my store.
I don't know if legally speaking you're allowed to touch them.
Well, I'm saying like if the guy tries to like
I don't
get
know.
the guy tries, that's why I said the guy tries to get hot with you and tries to start like making you be like.
Well, I'd probably call the police because I'm a very scrawny small dude, but I don't know if it's legal or not to throw someone out of your own store physically. To be like like actually physically just chuck them out the door.
Well, I mean, in my head, this is how it's working.
Yeah.
The guy's like, dude, you're gonna pay for these pizzas. Or you're gonna get got.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get mine. Like I'm gonna get my money, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which I don't know
okay,
if
try
you
and
did.
get this money out of this register. You're gonna find a lot of pavement on your face in a couple seconds.
I'd probably be like, I'll pay for one of those pizzas. I feel bad.
Fuck that.
I kind of want a pizza. I'm a little hungry. I'll pay for one of those pizzas.
No way. Fucking pizza guy.
I'll pay half price because they were my pizzas.
I feel bad now. I don't even know this pizza guy. It's probably just like some elderly man that's just trying to make some cash on the side.
Yeah, well, it's not the pizza guy's fault. I mean, it's not the pizza
Shame
guy's problem
on me.
either. It's the Domino's guy's problem. And fuck Domino's. That shit's not real pizza.
I had Domino's last night, actually.
How did your cardboard taste?
Well, I'll tell you what, man. It wasn't bad.
Well,
I crushed the pizza.
it wasn't good.
It was a spoiler, not spoilers, but you've been warned. Pineapples will be mentioned. I had a pineapple, onion, pepper, pizza.
What kind of fucked up pizza is that, man?
Dude, I loved it.
I'm not even gonna... The whole pineapple thing, whatever. I like anchovies in my pizza, so...
Yeah, so it's like,
Everyone's got their own personal taste.
what if somebody turned around and said they like peas on their pizza?
Well, I mean, everyone's got their own personal taste. Just
That's
that
what I'm saying.
Some people's personal taste is wrong, It's
To
just
you?
like, no, it's just wrong. Just factually,
How?
It's just math.
What math?
There's just... You gotta look at the math.
I'm
man.
sorry, I'm challenging you now.
There's math.
I'm challenging you.
How
What
many
math?
peas? How many peas are you putting on the pizza?
That's moot. Why is it wrong?
Those are peas. That's not moot.
But why is it wrong?
I don't know, man. You gotta look up the
Okay.
math. There's math. I've seen the math. There's a whole field dedicated
We
to
need
pizza topping.
facts. We need facts, Chris. Facts.
Facts, pizzas, and
No, not
pineapples.
facts. Facts.
You know that Chinese place we ordered from still has a fax machine number on their fucking...
Are you serious?
Yeah, you look at their menus, it gives you 2 phone numbers. Why? I don't know. Only off by 1 digit. It's like 5072 and 5073. And there's a fucking fax number. Who the fuck?
What are you faxing? The order?
I don't know. Who the fuck faxes
Maybe
your
actually
ordering?
that works. Because if you fax like the picture
What?
of the menu with like it circled and everything, that
Really?
would work.
You think so?
That would work, though.
I mean, you can fax in, like, text too, right?
Yeah.
I have never used a fax machine in my life.
Hmm.
I think we were at that age where, like, it just became obsolete almost just then. Like, emails were becoming the thing. So why fax?
Speaking of fucking up pizzas, though.
Yeah.
Anything else you're good at fucking up?
Nuggets. My girlfriend actually just texted me. She wants nuggets tonight. And I gotta say, okay, baby.
20 piece?
20 pieces.
Fries and a soda. King size.
I'm probably gonna get her own hamburger though, because that 20-piece is mine.
Word, son.
I eat that entire thing.
What does she take, like 1 or 2 or 4? Or 20?
20 are mine, so I don't know what she's eating. But
Sounds like fisticuffs to me when you get home.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna give her a double cheeseburger. You know, she'll be happy. She'll munch on some fries, and I'll eat 20-piece nuggets.
You gotta train Mr. Spaghetti to protect your nuggets.
He will. He'll protect them from the inside of his stomach. Spaghetti will devour those nuggets faster than I can.
Yeah, but tell me more about this soy Lent shit that you're dealing with here.
I eat breakfast, and it's
good
quick
fucking
breakfast.
news, bro.
Yeah. Well, no, for a while. It's a hard thing to talk about, man. Soylent, man.
All right, so Chris is dealing with this stuff. It's called Soylent. Soylent is...
It's not Soylent Green. It's not people. It's just soy and lentils and a bunch of other shit.
in a powderized form.
It's powderized.
And pretty much you add it and applicate it to basically anything that you're eating. Like if you were to make a smoothie or something, you could put like a banana, an apple, and some peanut butter for fatty basis, and then you could just have it all bind up with that in a blender.
Throw a scoop of it in.
Yeah.
They made a pre-mixed one, like in a little, like almost like a Ensure-sized bottle.
Oh, that sounds dirty.
Well, Ensure is fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
The dark chocolate one wasn't too bad, but Ensure is pretty gross.
Oh, I love dark chocolate.
Yeah. But it's Ensure, so it's fucking disgusting.
Aww.
But they made one like that, and that one was actually pretty good. Like you get used to it a little bit, and then you realize, yeah, you know, this is stomachable, and then you start to kind of like it and crave it a little bit. It's pretty cool. The powder that comes in a bag, which is a bit cheaper, instead of like $5 per meal, roundabout, it's like $1 and change per meal, which is fucking cheap. It's like 400 calories, 20 grams of protein, 20% of all the vitamins. Like it just got on the back of it. It just shows like all the vitamins. Just all of them.
Say word.
So it's pretty, nicely balanced meal, I guess.
It's like 20% of like folic acid and everything like that, right?
Oh yeah. It's got like fucking biotin and shit. I don't even know what the fuck biotin is.
Biotin is what you use for your hair and nails.
Well, it's got that. There you go.
When I was growing my hair out, I actually went to GNC and I got biotin gummies.
Well, there you go.
And it's like literally a supplement that like hyper grows like the growth of like your nails, skin, and hair.
It's got biotin.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. You don't see that too often.
Which is something everything a growing boy or girl needs.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, the powder form of it that comes in a pouch, not that tasty. It's a neutral flavor.
Comes with this giant fucking like looks like a lemonade.
They give you this big ass bottle. I guess the idea is that you throw the whole bag, that's 5 meals, into this bottle. And you do something with it and turn it into like just a picture of your food for the day.
It looks like it's literally a giant empty picture. So like, there's, you know how like in shake containers you usually get the little metal ball, the mixer? Nah, this fucking thing don't have that in it at all. They were like, no, bro, you're gonna put a stick in there, a couple rocks, and you're gonna do it like the cavemen did. But we're gonna give you everything you need. That's the catch.
It's pretty healthy, I think.
I mean, but what about the whole soy and man boobs thing? Remember we were talking about that?
No, so I've read a bit more into that. Apparently that's not exactly true.
Okay. It's like a hormonal thing, probably.
You're not supposed to eat that much soy if you're trying to lose weight and you're overweight. That's when it starts becoming an issue with man boobies.
Ooh.
But otherwise, not a big deal.
So I should definitely not.
I'm like 130 pounds, soaking wet. I'm not gonna get any kind of boobies.
Yeah. I would get the most massive tits ever.
Yeah, I guess maybe even then. Like even then, it's not even like a solid foundation of like science behind that.
Yeah.
You know,
we have no idea. We're just fucking winging it.
I've read things. That's one of the things I've read. You could bother to fact check that if you want to. If you're worried about soy,
read all.
I eat a lot of soy. I eat fucking tofu and Soylent
tofu.
Shit. Not an issue. Not for me at least.
Killer tofu, bro.
What, Doug?
You know who performed it?
I don't know that guy.
The fucking Beats.
Okay, well the Beats in Doug, yeah.
Ayu, killer tofu.
It's a pretty well made musical track for that.
Ayu, killer tofu. Oh yeah, love me some fucking Doug.
Link up with that guy.
90s babies.
Get him on the podcast.
The guys who the Beats?
Yeah, that guy. I think it's that guy. It's the one guy who does it.
Yeah, that would be pretty tight. Oh my gander. So guys, we are the podcast of Chillin' Out, so you know what we got to talk about.
Chilling out.
Yeah. So, us as a store, you know, we take in a lot of information about what's going on in the state, and just recently, we kind of feel like we hit the jackpot. Not necessarily, but it's pretty true. We got a couple different sources. One being this website called Time Out. The other one being, I think it's the Washington Post. Or it's one of them. Well, anyway. So it's all really having to do with legalization for Jersey. So it's just a topic that we're going to keep covering till it happens. We're going to keep you guys updated because, listen, if you don't know, nobody knows. And if nobody knows, we're fucked. Literally. So what's been going on is that they've been interviewing different representatives for the state, up, down, and Trenton. Yeah, up, down. Got my Stranger Things
Down,
going
up
on.
in Trenton.
Yeah, up, down, and Trenton. Got my Stranger Things going on, like I said.
Up, down.
Up, down, and Trenton. But so anyway, they interviewed State Senate President Sweeney. I didn't really catch his first name. I just wrote it down as Sweeney. State Senate President Sweeney was quoted to saying that cannabis will most likely be legalized by, ready for this? Ready for this?
I'm ready.
April. I can already hear everybody that's listening to this starting to clap and laugh and going, they're going to do it on 420, bro. They're definitely going to drop it on 420. They know what they're doing. They know what's going on.
That would be quite an interesting day because there's already a big smoke out on 420 at Trenton.
Yeah, dude.
Every year there's a big ass kind of like protest, like
Yeah.
pro-cannabis protest.
They go down there and they cheer
Trenton.
and they chant. And
Right in front of the Trenton, hall, whatever the fuck that place is called.
Senate House.
The Senate Hall house. And they go smoke out. And there's cops around and they don't really bother you. They're just watching the protest, make sure it's all peaceful and shit.
But what's even more incredible about this is, like, you know how, like, we were saying, like, the first 100 days it's going to be done? And that's what they were saying. I counted the days.
This is like exactly 100 days.
It's almost legitimately exactly 100 days.
They should have said just in 100 days.
Wouldn't it be hysterical if it almost landed exactly on 420? Or even better yet, they do it the night before on April 19th.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. That'd be the best.
So that by midnight, bang, smoke up, Johnny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not that we wouldn't be smoking up on 420 anyway, but it just give you all more reason to smoke some more.
Fucking do it, bro. Like, seriously.
Peer pressure.
Yeah, totally. Not really at all. Actually.
No, if you haven't, you probably should. Experience everything at least once. What?
That was really funny.
I stand by that.
Nah, if you got it, you should totally do it.
If you haven't smoked before, you should totally do it. Yeah, definitely.
Man, it's an experience. Gotta get those cannabinoids firing
in
up.
a safe place,
Safe place.
Don't go out driving. Don't go do reckless shit. Not that you generally do when you smoke. You generally just want to stay where you are and watch some fucking cartoons or something. But don't anyway. Yeah. Also, don't drink and do it because that kind of fucks it all up.
Yeah, don't be an asshole. Don't
that was the
fuck
first
it
time
up.
I ever smoked. It was at like a party. I was like 14 at the time, I think. I didn't start smoking until way after that, but like the first time I imbibed, I was at this 14-year-old party. These guys were like rolling a fucking blunt, and I was like, yo, I got 20 on that. Whipped out fucking 20, and I took like 2 hits of that blunt. I paid for that entire thing because I was drunk as shit. And I was like, I only got 20. I don't give a shit about money. Here you go. And I'm pretty sure I passed out soon after that.
How old were you?
Like 14.
Damn, son.
No, I couldn't have been. I had to be like 16 maybe. Somewhere around there. I wasn't old enough to do it.
My first story wasn't that awesome. So I'm going to use, I guess we'll say, differentiated names.
Okay.
Just a little mix-up of
Just
the name.
Tom, Dick, Harry, whatever.
Well, not Harry, because I know a Harry.
Well, now you just blew his cover.
But that's not in the story.
Okay, cool. Okay.
That's
So
what
you
I'm
can say
saying.
Harry. It's not that Harry. It's a different Harry.
Well, no, because everybody that's... All right,
Everyone
anyway.
knows a Harry.
So this is the story.
Okay.
So let's say Bill...
And Harry. You're Harry.
I'm not Harry.
Okay.
I don't want to be Harry.
All right.
I want to be Dan.
Well, if you eat too
All
much
right.
of that bile,
So
you're
let's
gonna be
say
Harry.
it's Bill and
Bill?
David.
Okay, David.
Not our Dave.
Well, okay, we know David's though.
Demetrius.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Okay, so I'm with my friend Bill and Demetrius, right?
Okay, yeah.
And we're at our friend Demetrius's house.
Cool.
And I had never smoked before a day in my life.
Was in like ancient Rome?
I was in 6th grade.
Okay.
I was in the area.
I just figured Demetrius might be like an ancient Roman character.
Hey man, I've known people named Demetrius. They're good people.
Plato blazing it up. Over Socrates over there.
Socrates. All right, but so what happened is pretty much, we smoked out of a water bottle, like the whole Bic pen, metal cap, poke a hole.
Okay, so there's metal at least in there.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You were not smoking plastic.
Okay.
But nothing happened. But then all of a sudden, we all got really paranoid, and we were down the street. So Chestnut Street?
No, what town?
Roselle Park.
Hell no.
Okay.
I don't think I've been there in my life.
Okay. Well,
sorry.
So we're on Chestnut Street, and there was a store up the street, like towards 5 Points, where we could go get food.
So that I know. Yeah, 5 Points.
So we walked all the way, singing "Riders on the Storm." Down, 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 down.
Okay.
Riders on the Storm. But we were like, dude, I'm freaking out. Dude, I'm freaking out, man. Oh my God. It was the first time ever.
Damn, you guys are reckless.
We were all fucking with each other. We were in 6th grade. I'll never forget this, man. Never forget this. We got all the honey buns in the store. We both grabbed the whole box, and we bought all of them.
I thought you were talking about girls. You're like, we got all the honey buns in the store.
Ooh, wow.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah,
dude, if I got all the honeys in 6th grade, I would not be here right now. I'd probably be raising someone's kid.
Damn. Well, I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah, me too. But, yeah, I wasn't getting nothing like that in 6th grade.
Good.
Yeah. That would have been technically like rape almost.
Nah, I think it's okay when you're a 6th grader.
Like me.
Oh, okay. How does that work? Oh, because you're high?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm under the influence and someone takes advantage of me, no?
I guess that, yeah, whatever.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you probably smoked like a fucking...
Chronic.
A 0.1.
You ripped the whole dab.
You ripped the whole fucking 0.05 of a gram.
Smoked the whole plant. Root and all.
Just a big ass doink.
Yeah, dude.
Smoking doinks.
Jesus. But
I heard a story about some guys actually recently. Forget what I heard it from. I think it was my roommate's like coworkers something or whatever. But he was an older guy, and they were trying to smoke some weed, and he tried to make a water bottle bong, but he fucking like put the bowl at the mouthpiece of the water bottle.
Oh, that's horrible.
And put a pen into the water from the side of the bottle. And you're looking at this design, so think about this design for a second. If you know how a water pipe functions, you know the smoke has to pass through the water and up to you. That's not how he built the pipe. He built it the other way around, where the smoke was at the top, the stem goes into the water. I'm pretty sure he just drank the water out of the water bottle. I mean, it was just water at the time. He didn't smoke anything through it because he fucked up the design of the pipe. But the whole time he was like, come on, we used to do this. We know how to do this. Don't patronize us or some shit like that.
Don't pussy out.
Yeah. I remember.
Damn.
The first time I actually like started smoking for real, was in someone's shed or garage or something. I coughed into the pipe and just blew out the nug. Just on ground, just coughed into it, just fucking flew all over the place. There's people I didn't even really know like that, so I felt like mad awkward. Then I got like super lightheaded and I had to go outside because I was about to pass out. I get like tunnel vision when I don't inhale air.
My worst smoking story ever, actually, is on Christmas.
Nice.
It was Christmas of, I believe, 2013? Well, anyway. So, me and my friend Chin.
Fuck Chin.
Yeah, fuck Chin. Fuck boy Chin. He had nothing to do on Christmas.
Aren't we supposed to not drop names?
Well, this is not an incriminating story.
Okay.
We were... Basically, he had nothing to do on Christmas. Or, I guess. But somehow or some way, me and him ended up playing the Once Upon a Christmas Story, or A Christmas Story drinking game.
Okay.
And if any of you know the movie A Christmas Story with Ralphie and the dad who constantly curses and the mom who doesn't rat on him in the fight and the brother who always cries and whines and falls over and gets stuck in the fucking snow, this is the game. Every time the brother cries, you take a shot.
Yeah.
Every time there's a dream sequence, you take a shot. Every time the dad freaks the fuck out and starts cursing in gibberish, you make a shot. Every time he goes, Bumpuses, you take a shot. Every time the mom says Ralphie's name, you take a shot. Long story short, we were a quarter of the way or halfway into the movie, bottle was gone.
Okay.
The bottle was fucking gone. It was a big-ass bottle of clear Jamaican rum.
Nice.
And we mixed it with V8.
Ew.
Yeah, dude. We had nothing in the house.
Not even like Coke?
No.
Pepsi?
Yeah, nah.
Can't take water over fucking
So
V8.
anyway.
Just watered down.
We get hit up by a mutual friend.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, it's Christmas. You guys trying to smoke? So we go. Drunk as shit.
Nice.
I'm fucking all over myself. I'm like, oh, we're going, okay? We're going to his house.
So you run down the street?
Yeah, we run, actually, all the way across Roswell Park, because I lived in the center of Roswell Park.
Nice.
But either way, we're like...
half a mile.
Yeah, right? So we get there, and we smoke this fat fucking monster blunt. I get home. I get the meanest spins I've ever encountered in my whole entirety of my life.
Those are fun.
I fell asleep in the shape of an N.
How do you make that shape with your body?
So, my head... So now if you look at a couch, there's the backrest, the actual cushion you sit on, and then where your legs rest, laterally.
Okay.
Right, upright.
Yeah.
So instead of my legs being there...
It's like a love seat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I passed out on my couch with my head cocked at a 90-degree angle where the backrest is. My whole torso was where my ass should have been.
Okay.
And my legs were just like on the ground.
Okay.
I woke up with vomit all over my shirt.
Oh, well, good thing you didn't choke and die on it.
Yes, and I'm very happy that my head was at a 90-degree angle.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't and I was flat, I would be dead.
I don't like drinking heavily because whenever I do, it just sucks. Fuck drinking.
We killed that whole bottle, dude. And that was like one of the first times in my life where I said, I don't like drinking anymore.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the last time I drank heavily, I woke up... Well, I fell asleep, curled around the toilet.
Ooh. Praying to the porcelain gods, eh?
But I was, comfortable there. I remember someone moving me, I'm just like, nah, I'm good. And they're like, no, I got to use the bathroom. And I'm pretty sure I got carried out. But then, halfway through getting carried out, I realized what was happening, and I got up, and I was like, I'm good. I could walk. Poorly, I think. I don't really remember too much about the night.
That's what's terrifying about drinking, man. It's just...
You don't remember it at all.
You're not coherent. You're not you. You're not there.
I think it's crazy dangerous. And even, the most responsible... I will not drive while I'm drunk. I won't drive after having... I'll be... hesitant to drive after having a beer. Even one beer, I'd be like, do I have to drive? I'd rather not. Several beers, hell no. There's a breaking point where you drink too much, and you have, before this breaking point, you have a consciousness awareness of I can't drive right now. I'm not good to drive. Yeah. Once you pass this breaking point, you become somehow in your mind completely qualified to drive.
Invincible.
You've gone from being totally never okay to drive to being I could fucking race fucking
yeah, all of a sudden you're like, I'm Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Yeah.
You turn into Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good to drive, Morty. I'm good.
I've only driven drunk one of those times, but that was why. And even though me myself would never actually normally do that.
I've only driven drunk once in my life.
Yeah.
And it was the craziest fucking drive of my whole life because I drove on my with one eye open like this, and I was actually cocked to the side with my chair, my back, all because I just couldn't see straight. Now this is the scary part.
Mm-hmm.
So it was 3 a.m. I had work the next very morning at 9 o'clock.
Oh my god, why would you do that?
Oh, it was not a good idea. And it was E&J, brandy, that we were drinking, mixed with Kool-Aid.
Was that the night that you didn't show up?
No, this was years ago.
Okay.
This was years ago. Years ago. That's a whole different animal.
Okay.
We'll get into that.
Tell that story, too. Because I didn't hear all about that story.
Oh, God. That's the worst story ever told by any word. Oh, my God. But so I drove...
That's a great story to tell.
I drove from...
You ever get the doctor's note, man?
I would drive from the westernmost side of Roosevelt Park all the way to 22 by Walmart because I didn't have gas.
What?
I didn't have any gas. I was like, I gotta drive all the way to Edison tomorrow morning. I got no gas. I'm gonna be fucked.
Oh, because there were no open ones in town.
Yes,
oh,
and
man.
I was freaking the fuck out. So I had to drive all the way towards Walmart.
No, that's when I would be like, I'm calling out tomorrow.
No,
Nope. Deal with the repercussions afterwards.
Couldn't do that.
Why not?
Couldn't do it. They'd fire me. Well,
So be it.
It was UPS. It was UPS. So they'll say anything to get you to come in.
Yeah.
But so the thing is this: I drove all the way there, all the way back, and I still lived in the center of town. I didn't live where I live now on the west side, basically where I was.
Mm-hmm.
But I had drove all the way back. Hit my couch. Don't remember a goddamn thing after that.
That's crazy.
Apparently, I made a whole bunch of food, made eggs, everything.
Well, hey, you could do that at least.
It was like 4 a.m.
Was it done well at least?
I don't remember.
Well, there you go.
But so the thing is that was the scariest moment because I remember getting inside and I remember saying to myself, I probably should be dead right now. And that's a scary thing to have to say to yourself. Or at
least in jail. You know, at least get pulled over.
Oh no, jail?
Like,
I wasn't even thinking about jail. I was like, I gotta go home. I gotta go to sleep.
But no, I'm saying like you could be dead or in jail if you got pulled over.
You could be.
Maybe both.
You could be.
Yeah,
you also could be Cuda. If you're human, you're Cuda. Shout out to Crystalia for that little interjection. But
Cuda.
Another thing that I wanted to talk about. Well, that we were going to talk about, and we told you guys that we were going to talk about this last podcast at the end. We wanted to touch base with the topic of ADD and ADHD and
there's respective medications.
Yeah, respective medications that I took for almost 18 years of my life.
That was a lot longer than I took mine.
I took medications. I can't say medicine. Medications with air quotes, guys. Air quotes. That made me gain personality, made me lose personality, made me gain weight, and made me lose weight. All in different times of my life. Now,
sounds about right.
At a very fragile and tender part of my life, this was probably not the best time to do that.
Is there ever really a good time to do that? So that's, I guess, the question really is.
I don't know, man. I mean, as a kid, when I was a kid, I fucking hated it. Every morning I'd have to take a pill, or at least 2 pills, that would make my stomach feel like it was on fire for at least an hour and a half.
I think that if you're not like at the level of fucking like Twitch from South Park, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Fucking like just twitching all over the place. If you're not at that level, you don't need the medication.
The sucky part is like
taking the damage of those medications is like so fucking.
My liver is probably so banged up. I took it solid from like 2nd grade to 12th grade.
Well, the liver is not the issue. It's your brain. That shit fucks your brain up.
I mean, I've gotten smacked in the head a good couple times too, so
I think it's fucks up worse, honestly. I know people that have been on those medications in different kinds and different strengths and different amounts and
Adderall, Focalin, Concerta,
like for so long that they have like serious
Ritalin.
like neurological conditions.
You name it, buddy. I've taken it.
Like constantly fucking like shaking all the time.
I still have shakes to this day.
Yeah.
And I don't even take it. This is why I started to smoke. Because I was introduced to it at a young age, and I was like, whoa, this feels a whole lot better. And I feel a whole lot more normal.
Yeah.
And ever since then, it was a Cinderella story. But so the fucked thing is, like, you know, most people, they, like, blame their parents or whatever. I don't blame my parents. I don't blame my parents at all. Because if you think about it, ADD and ADHD...
Well, you rely on doctors.
Well, it's, and, you know, the whole thing about doctors, and this is why I don't like doctors, is because it's called a practice for a reason. The worst thing I ever saw
is always practicing.
One of my friends had a baby, and when she was still pregnant, we went to the hospital, and as we're standing there, she's telling her what's going. She's telling him what's going on, and he whips out a phone, and you know what he does?
Mm-hmm.
Goes on WebMD.
Oh well, see, the WebMD though isn't necessarily the best thing either.
Dude, you have a spot on your face. Guess what? It's either lupus, cancer, or you're dying.
Yeah. So WebMD is not really that great of a
database,
really. I'd rather go to the real doctor. But at the same time, so that's conflicting though, because
I can remember being a little kid and I went, what makes one testicle larger than the other? Oh, well, you got nut cancer. Got to go to the doctor.
Probably. Yep.
And that's exactly what it said.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
So I freaked out for about a week and told one of my teachers. I went to one of my fucking teachers.
And he was probably just like...
And he laughed at me and said, dude, that's not a viable source. Everybody's got one nut bigger than the other.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never actually checked.
I'll tell you what, man. My left nut's pretty much significantly larger than the right nut.
Is it like a quarter and a nickel?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
I'd like to say that my right nut is named Nemo.
Okay. Because he's got the fin?
Because he's got the fin. He's got some fucking fin. He's some fucking fin.
Yeah, I never checked mine. I should. I think you're supposed to do that regularly. Oh, actually, I got that done recently. I had a doctor do that.
You got your nuts grabbed?
Yeah, I asked for the full physical, and he was like, "You mean the full physical?"
Turn your head and cough.
I'm like, "Yep, dude. I know. I don't want to do it, but I just gotta make sure. Full physical. Reach on down there."
Did you shave at least?
No.
Oh, dude!
He gets paid to deal with it.
No!
I don't give a shit.
You gotta have some consideration.
He's getting my money. That's my consideration.
You can't throw the meat and 2 veg in the guy's grill and then expect him to just... Nah.
I washed.
Dude, hair is not a good
He's a
place.
fucking doctor.
Hair is not a good place to have growing down there.
He probably sees the same shit covered in like pus and blood all the time.
Oh.
How the fuck does he care about hair?
Gnarly Charlie.
Plus, shaving your nuts is mad uncomfortable.
Actually?
Actually.
Not if you're good at it.
I'm pretty sure there's no way to get good at it.
Yeah.
I think you just build a tolerance to it.
Practice.
It's not about... I'm not, like, cutting myself open down there.
You're not going to cut your nuts open. Trust me. I've almost done it a couple hundred times.
Okay.
It's spooky, but you don't.
No, I'm not worried about that. I'm saying it's fucking irritating afterwards. And that just comes from shaving in general.
You get in the shower, you wash everything off, and you're good.
Well, there's a certain trick to shaving in general. You get the hot water to loosen things, you know.
Well, here's the thing.
And you get the cold water.
You don't shave.
Yeah.
Because that's a fun way to get fucked while you're sleeping.
What do you mean?
So, you shave your area, right? And then you go to roll over in the middle of the night, and you got the pricklies growing. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
If you don't shave it right, you get the ingrowns.
Yeah.
And those bitches hurt.
Well, it's not even so that's what I'm saying. It's not
It's
even
like getting stabbed in your crotch like 1,000 billion fucking bajillion times.
Okay, well, you just said that you can't fuck it up. But you're talking about fucking it up.
If you don't know what you're doing,
okay.
That's why I said no shave, use a buzzer.
A buzzer? Okay. I only have one buzzer. I use it in my face.
Okay, you gotta have 2.
Most of the time.
Okay. So you gotta have 2.
Oh,
This is why I have 2.
Most of the time.
One for my face,
Yeah.
and one for everything else.
Okay. Do your legs too?
No.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Well, I mean, having hair on my legs doesn't necessarily...
Yo.
See, this is my backup. Now let me explain myself.
Yeah, go for it.
So the reason why you have to shave that area down there, having hair anywhere on your body...
I mean, you're designed to do it.
Is a strong way of harboring bacteria. And smell.
Smell? Probably.
Yeah.
But also, just being sweaty in general, no matter how much hair you got down there.
I don't know, man. I'm a sweaty guy. This is getting dirty.
Yes, it is.
This is getting dirty.
But these are important conversations we need to have.
You guys are getting the X-rated version of Dan and Chris.
I mean, I wouldn't call this X-rated.
This is dirty.
This is doctor talk. This is how doctors speak to each other.
Yeah. Manscaping.
Yes.
That's the topic.
So I shaved my legs once. Just for shits and gigs. I was like, you know what? Let me try this out. I've seen people do it.
Oh, shit.
Let me try this out. Fucking terrible.
You fucked yourself up.
Not even... I didn't, fuck myself up. I did it well.
Oh.
The one thing I realized, though, is that it's impossible to wear jeans comfortably.
Oh.
Without leg hair. If you don't have leg hair... So, on the reverse side, if you don't have leg hair and you wear jeans, grow it out a little bit. Probably for mostly the females in here. Grow it out a little bit, then wear jeans. Your life will be changed. You'll never shave your legs again. Jeans are the most comfortable. People always wonder why I can fall asleep in jeans so easily, because sometimes I'll crash at a friend's house.
Dude, that hurts my package.
Really?
Yeah.
Stop wearing such tight jeans.
I don't.
Make your dick smaller. I don't fucking know what to tell you,
man, I can't do that. Can't take
I've never had a problem sleeping in jeans.
I can't tell the octagon that gets smaller. It's just not a thing.
I've never had a problem sleeping in jeans, and I believe it's because of leg hair.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. 100%. 100%.
Are you serious?
I'm not even joking.
Well, they do
Feeling
say
like
that
the jean fabric on skin directly is so fucking uncomfortable.
That's probably why I don't wear jeans a lot. Oh, wait. I'm wearing jeans.
There you go. Yeah. I don't really notice a big difference between either.
I prefer shorts. See, I dress for gym perpetually.
I think track pants are where it's at.
That's why you're wearing track pants?
Yeah, man.
Is that why you have sleep pants on underneath?
Well, those are just my pajamas. I got pajamas underneath there for warmth.
Loophole.
And also for convenience. Then they just pull off one pair, and I'm good for bed.
That's what I did last night. I got home. I was dressed in shorts, a long sleeve, and a t-shirt underneath. I got home. I went, took my shirt off, pulled my white tee out, took my socks off, and I was like, I'm ready for bed.
Well, that's what long johns are. Long johns are versatile in the fact
that man, I love me some long johns. Yeah. I love me some long johns, and I love me some thermals, bro.
They're designed for sleeping, but also underwear wearing.
Yeah.
I want to go back to days where we had like actual underwear, Not like just like that one piece you have on that you call underwear, but like the full-on like underwear. Like people would just have like an actual outfit
underneath.
Yeah, it was underwear.
When the fuck was this?
I don't know, like fucking like the 18th century or some shit.
You know a guy?
I know a guy. That guy's me. I'm trying to bring it back.
I'm sorry, guys. That made me laugh really hard.
I watched this video though, like this like 18th era. It's like some colonial England fucking or like Victorian era England like fucking like chick getting ready for just a day, whatever. And she put on like 20 different pieces of clothing. There was like the fucking undergarment, and then there's the over the undergarment, and there's a blouse thing on top, and then this little drapery thing behind, and this little pouch thing you tied on top, and then the thing that goes over that, just like kind of like, it looks like a fucking poncho, just throw it over you, and you tie that shit down, and you pull the open up a little bit, just to expose some cleavage going on there.
Wait.
It was like a whole like hour process just to fucking get dressed up for this shit.
Sounds like a show.
Yeah. It's crazy. But you had to be presentable. You can't be exposed in any way.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I could wear a whole outfit underneath a whole outfit.
Sure you can.
I don't know.
I don't know if you've tried or not. Long johns is basically that. Have you ever worn like a full long john suit and then put clothes on top of it?
A full long john suit?
Yeah, like long john shirt, long john pants.
Like thermals?
I guess if you want to call it whatever
like
you want to call them.
Like the white thermals?
Okay.
Like, yeah, they're like, it's like waffle?
Yeah.
Yeah, thermals.
Long johns.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
They're my favorite. They're my favorite thing in the world.
Suit.
They're my favorite.
Yeah.
I love them to death.
You feel just like... So I got in trouble here a while back, like when I first started working here, because I would wear pajamas to work. I don't know why this is funny, honestly, because to this day I still don't see the problem with it. It's a very relaxed attire. They're plaid. It's the same ones I'm wearing now, actually. I've had these pajamas for like 10 years or some shit.
Do you remember the time that I sold a shirt off my back here to a guy?
I don't know. Was I here? Yes, I was here for that. Yes.
Dude, I sold a shirt off
tie-dye
my
shirt,
back,
right?
and the guy bought it.
And you really like that shirt.
I really like that shirt,
but
man.
You were wearing like all day long. Like it was like summer too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good time for buying like, shirts off people's backs.
Dude, I'm sweating in this fucking thing, and he goes, "I don't care, man. I want it. Looks good on you." And I went, "Okay, you can have it." And I came back here. I grabbed another shirt. I grabbed like a hoodie or something. And I went, "Fuck it. Here, take it. I'll take it. I'll take the $10."
Yeah, honestly, I probably would do the same thing. I got tons of shirts here. I'd be like, "Yeah, give me a guess." I am a salesman by trade. If you want to buy my shirt, I will sell you my shirt.
Damn, that was crazy.
What?
That was crazy. I'll never forget. That guy's name was Ben.
That's how much. I mean, yes, it's like burned into your memory now.
I will never forget that. This guy named Ben came in and loved my fucking shirt so much he wanted to buy it off of my back.
Ben, the shirt buyer.
God, I miss that guy. He
Got
was
some more
nice
shirts
too.
To sell?
He was cool. He was actually like really cool.
I get hella free shirts. Like this is a Maverick shirt I got from here.
Yeah.
I'd sell this shit to someone. Someone was like, "Yo, I want to buy that shirt." How much?
Take it. Here you go.
Fucking, it's hot. You can just have it.
I don't know if the guy believed me or not. I was like, "Yeah, bro, I'll sell it to you." I walked in the back.
He's probably like, "Is he serious?"
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the first time it's happened to him as well.
I gave him a hanger and everything.
Do you think that he's never actually done that before either?
I wonder if he tells that story just as much as I do.
I wonder if he has done that before. Maybe he hasn't done it before, and he was just like, fucking, like, fuck it. I'm gonna give it a shot. I really want that tie-dye shirt. Just a fucking tie-dye shirt. It's nothing special.
Man.
You make one yourself.
Which tie-dye was it?
I think it was like a swirly design.
Was it the one with the clover on it? I think it was the one with the clover on it.
My memory is not equipped to recall that far. That much detail.
That banged up, huh?
I don't know if it's banged up or not. I don't think it
that
was
short-term memory is no good.
I mean, I guess those would be considered long term, right? Now, long term is like stuff that you just drilled into yourself over and over and over again.
That was like a year ago.
Yeah.
A year ago. Dude,
my short term at the time failed. That was not a year ago. That was longer than a year ago.
2?
That had to be like at least 2 years ago.
You know what's crazy?
What?
Facebook.
Time flies?
Yeah, that's what I was actually going to say. Facebook decided to let me know today that a year ago I was on a boat in the middle of the ocean.
Nice.
Going to the Caribbean.
Cool.
And guess what?
What?
That shit's not there anymore.
The boat? The Caribbean? Yeah, it is.
Well, where I went, it ain't there no more.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Most of those places are still there.
I mean, it's there.
Especially the resorts and shit, because those are places that, like, massive billion-dollar companies own, so they're just gonna, like, fix up the next day. Whatever.
Point is, though, excuse me, it made me feel bad.
Yeah.
It made me feel like I should go and help.
Well, hey, man, I mean, like, if it makes you feel better, in, like, 50 years' time, we're probably all gonna be dead, because there's gonna be another ice age coming, maybe. It's a possibility.
You know we're all supposed to die this weekend?
Really?
Yeah, there's a
shit, I got a busy schedule.
I forgot. Yeah, me too. But the thing is, and Dave was the one. Shout out to Dave.
Shout out to Dave.
Good buddy Dave. Good guy Dave.
Dave or another Dave? Like fake Dave?
Our Dave.
Okay, real Dave.
Yeah, real Dave. He told me about there's this comet, but it's not a comet. It's literally called a rogue planet.
Okay, yeah. These things happen like once every like.
But wait, can I tell you where he got it from and he showed it to me?
Yeah.
It's on Fox News.
Oh, okay.
So, it was published November 17th, and they said a rogue planet could bring end of days this weekend, numerologists say.
Yeah, they always say that.
Conspiracy theorists are claiming that a rogue planet named Nibiru, Nibiru, will disrupt Earth's orbit this Sunday and bring about a series of catastrophic earthquakes that could bring forth the apocalypse.
Oh, that's a totally different thing. It's going to disrupt our orbit. Oh.
You know what else?
I thought it would be like Planet X collides into Earth.
You know what's crazier is they have a video in Sweden where a comet came down, but like in the middle of the night, and dude, it literally turned night into day for like a split half second.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Spooky.
The chances of that happening, though, are so, like, astronomically slim.
Very choice of word.
Yeah.
Very nice.
But, I mean, like, we have this whole kind of, like, fucking band of meteors, and I guess asteroids as well.
You know what's funny is that we're in a nebula. Like, our solar system is in a nebula that is just full of rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Well, know what blows your mind even more?
That's only one of the billions of galaxies.
We come from space bacteria.
Well, that's debatable.
Whoa.
There is no firm theory on abiogenesis or how life started on this planet.
But we're mostly bacteria, though.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of bacteria, yeah. I mean, we're cells, you know. We have lots of cells as well as bacteria.
Like fungus, like mushrooms?
No, like skin cells and, you know, liver cells, muscle cells. You know, we're all made up of cells.
But we started out as a bacteria. I'm pretty sure that if you look at the whole logistics
of... It's tough to know, exactly. So that this gets into the territory of abiogenesis, you know, like how... We know evolution's real, but we don't know exactly how life began.
Did I ever tell you the story about the guy who actually cured his stutter by taking mushrooms and going on the highest tree on the highest mountain in this state in the middle of a lightning storm?
That second part seems unnecessary. The mushrooms probably would have done the same thing.
It's a true story.
What did the tree and the lightning storm have to do with it, though?
He got really high on mushrooms and then climbed this fucking tree in the middle of a lightning storm.
That seemed like a really bad idea.
Well, this is the moral of the story.
Like, it started off great, but...
He basically went into a mode of, okay, well, you could probably die, so what do you want to fix? And so his general knowledge just went straight to, this stutter is fucking stupid. I don't want to do this anymore. And so he literally told himself for an hour straight, stop stuttering. Climbed down from the tree, climbed down the mountain, went back to town, and this girl that he had a crush on for years that like was like his person to help him and everything was like, good morning, so-and-so, how are you today? And he looked at her straight in the face and he said, in perfect English, he said, I'm fine, how are you? So that was the topic. It was neurogenesis, how we can actually interface with nature in a way where it's like there's a link missing, and like taking that stuff sometimes, or taking any type of stuff sometimes, fungi, or let's say cannabis, or let's say CBD, or anything in that nature, of actual nature, like a holistic level.
I would say it's possible that those mushrooms did it on their own, because mushrooms were the key there. Climbing trees and seeing lightning storms happens all the time, but you don't do that shit. Story. You don't do that shit when you're fucking tripping balls.
Well, this guy.
That's what changes your brain.
Let me tell you, man. This guy showed up with a hat made of mushroom. Okay.
A hat.
Yes.
Maybe he just diverted his issues towards other things.
He's a mushroom scientist. Like that's
one of
the
those
thing.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's really smart.
There's a couple of those guys. I don't know how I feel about them.
I can send you the link.
I don't mind them.
I don't mind them. What the fuck?
It's only because like they're very smart people usually, and they have some pretty interesting ideas. But I think there's interesting ideas. Like I think Terrence McKenna is one of those kind of like mushroom, or not mushroom people, but the proponents for just general like tripping shit. You know, like go take some psychedelics, experience some new shit, which I think is a pretty good idea. You know, you should probably do that. But Terrence McKenna has this idea that human beings evolved by eating mushrooms.
Damn.
So like we're creatures that live up in the trees. We go down to the ground, and we follow around. We track these animals to hunt, to feed ourselves, and by track them, we find their shit. We find their dung, and we think, well, okay, so this animal's been here. But on their dung,
Mr. Poo Poo
grows mushrooms. And when you eat these mushrooms, you have these really intense psychedelic experiences. So the idea is that early man, before he had the brain power to, make different kinds of tools or some shit, or speak English, not English, but speak a language of any kind, they found mushrooms, they ate mushrooms, their minds exploded, and they became smarter because of it.
Painful.
But like mushrooms don't make you smarter. It's just an experience.
Some people would claim and say both at the same time also, if possible.
Experiences
that it
are
actually
different,
it fuses the things that aren't just like, you ever hear somebody say he's got a couple wires that aren't connected?
Yeah.
About like people, like they're just not all there.
Yeah.
They say that's what I was saying, telling you this story. A couple wires that just aren't in your head. Somehow when you take this in, it like reconnects those wires because it's like a circle of life, literally.
That'd be an interesting discovery, but I will hold my opinions on it until it is factually proven.
Like I said, man, I'm gonna send you the link.
Send you the link
because you got to hear what this guy has to say.
Now, I mean, to be honest though, I don't really care what he has to say.
Well, what he has to say to back it up.
I want to see those peer-reviewed scientific documents that say, well, actually, this is the thing. Yeah.
Well, where are you gonna find that?
There's people that say that they died and they saw the light and they saw their grandma up in heaven. Which I mean, I'm not gonna knock you for believing that, but
to each their own.
To each their own. But that ain't scientific.
Yeah, I see. Like, I believe, like, when you die, you go to wherever you want to be. I mean, what's more freeing than that?
That'd be nice.
What's more freeing than that?
That's a nice belief.
You gotta believe in something.
I could say I don't know. I don't know is a fine answer.
Well, I don't know. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But if you gotta believe in something.
I can't pick and choose my beliefs.
I would believe that when I die, I'm gonna go back to my old house that I grew up in, and everyone's gonna be there. Now, call me naive, call me crazy, like whatever you want to call me.
You're crazy.
Okay. Well, I still believe though.
Okay. You told me to do it. I'm not.
I know.
Okay.
I'm aware.
I don't believe that. You told me to say it.
It's all good.
Okay.
We're stable. It's all right.
It's all good.
All right. Oh boy.
We should stay away from. I'm not getting into religious. We shouldn't talk religion.
Yeah, no religion, no
religion.
Politics.
This podcast. Well, politics, sure. We've been talking politics this whole time.
Yeah.
Trophy hunts are bad.
Trophy hunts are horrible.
Weed's good.
Yeah, if you hurt animals, you deserve to get your ass kicked.
You should smoke a bowl instead.
Yeah.
Go kill that plant.
Smoke. Well, you know what? People are saying now that
weed gets your dick hard.
Well, that's obvious.
Okay, good.
Okay. Well, the thing is that people are starting to say that now that plant matter, plant life, is aware. Like plant matter is aware when you kill it. Like it feels pain and stuff.
Not on the same level. No. There's no.
How do you know that?
Because we can see what causes pain.
How do you know that?
What do you mean?
It's a different whole type of species.
Well, there's a certain neurological framework necessary to perceive pain. That's the difference between pain and stimuli. So like a dead octopus, you sprinkle some salt on a dead octopus, it'll start writhing.
And while it's dead.
While it's dead. It's not perceiving pain.
That's a chemical reaction, though.
Exactly. That's ultimately what pain is until it gets to the human brain. Yeah. Or even animal brains, where it gets perceived as something, That's what makes, another political topic, abortion, not terrible necessarily.
Amen.
Neurological frameworks are responsible for perceiving pain.
Make me get on my Silent Bob soapbox over
You
here.
get a soapbox?
Women's rights are women's body their own fucking right.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm glad we agree on that.
Women's bodies are their own fucking right. And I'm putting my fist in the air saying it, bruh.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, like, if you want to, spend some time wondering about something, spend time wondering about why hurting things is bad. Why is it? Don't just assume, you're like, oh yeah, of course hurting things is bad. Well, why? Think about it. Find out why that's bad.
Like hunting.
The
difference between preserving land and I guess you could say the amount of animals on that land that you own.
Which even hunting for food nowadays is not necessary.
Well, I mean, like, what if you choose to live that life? Like, what if you choose to buy some land and run that land, but your main source of food and vegetables is what you grow and what you take care of on your own land?
I mean, it's still not necessary. You're making that choice, but it's not a objectionable choice.
I guess I could understand.
Objectionable would be like, allowing... so if you're against trophy hunting, also think about where your meat comes from. Because that's not really that pretty either.
Yeah.
And if you're totally fine with one, if you're the kind of person that says, but bacon though. Go to a fucking slaughterhouse and tell those pigs, oh man, I'm sorry, but bacon, man.
Bacon.
Bet you they don't agree with you.
Yeah, well,
Now, if you are humanely, see, that's even tough for me to say.
Bacon's good though.
It tastes good, yes, but
it's horrible.
Feels
how
bad.
It's done. Yeah,
it feels bad.
It feels so bad.
I saw an ad for a burger today, and I was like, oh man, I could really go for a burger. And I kind of was grossed out myself. I was like, dude.
Where'd you come from?
You know what's going on? And by the way, I'm not actually, for people that are listening, I'm not vegan.
With all your soy talk?
No.
And you're against it?
I'm not vegan. I still eat meat. I just hate myself for it.
Well, nah, you can't hate yourself. You're only
sure
human.
You can. You can totally hate yourself.
You're only human.
If you put your mind to it, you can do anything.
Absolutely.
Including hating yourself.
But you shouldn't.
Well, you shouldn't, no.
It's not good for your morale. It's not good for your mentality.
But it happens anyway.
Yeah, every once in a while. But,
But yeah, spend time thinking about why.
Ask questions. Ask why a lot more.
Ask yourself questions.
Because you know why? I've started to discover this. Nobody asks why anymore.
In a serious way.
Yeah, like in a mentally logistical way.
Yeah.
Like, why though? But why?
Like, why can't pineapples go on pizza?
Exactly. What, because you don't like it? Well, I like it.
That's the question there. That's the real question.
I think it's all about that we're in the day and age of my opinion is more right than yours. It's all about righteousness. It's all about who's more right than the other person.
I'm pretty sure we never exited that day and age. We never entered.
Oh,
that was just
I don't know, bro.
It was all the days and all the ages. That's always been a thing.
Man.
Everyone's thought that forever since the beginning of fucking human race.
Well, I'll tell you what then, motherfucker. That shit kicked into high gear about a year ago.
Well, that's just because of social media and the fucking permeation of the internet through the entire planet. Everyone's on the internet.
That whole idea.
Thinking their opinions mean anything.
That whole idea took a nice fucking bump of some nose beers and then just went into overdrive.
Nose beers.
And hasn't stopped running since.
Yeah. I mean, shit, we're doing the same thing. Running a podcast.
Jeez.
Because we want people to hear our opinions. Truth is that no one's opinion is really fucking worth it.
None opinions are worth it. This is all about just talking. This is banter. This is just something to listen to while you're cooking your eggs, or maybe you're fucking your wife. I don't know, man. Like whatever. Like
give it to her good, Stan.
Yeah, give it to her good, Stanley.
Stan Lee.
Oh man.
What?
Stan Lee, dude.
Oh, you saw that movie, right?
Dude.
I was gonna go see it, then I realized I had no money. So.
Dude, Thor Ragnarok.
But also Justice League, right? You want to go see it?
Oh my God, Justice League.
Okay.
You'd be so happy. Okay, so everybody, I have to say this. Justice League was given a very unreasonable score on Rotten Tomatoes. It was given a 48 fucking %.
Isn't Rotten Tomatoes user ratings?
Yeah. So this is the issue. This is the issue. No, this is the issue.
Okay.
So the guy who runs the whole show, I'm assuming Matt Hughes or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Went on Twitter and was like, so who hacked into my account and put the review up?
Interesting. So
because he was like, I didn't. So, and everybody was like, yeah, dude, there's something seriously fucked up going on because of the fact that everybody's saying that they love the movie. And nobody said that they didn't like the movie until the reviews started to come out and everybody was like, bah, garbage.
Interesting. I wonder if there's something you could do, like to study how
and what's
reviews affect people's ratings.
What's
like,
even
their own personal ratings.
What's even spookier about this, though, is the simple fact that Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, I am not a biased. Like, I'm not one side.
So, real quick, keep in mind, people that give the first reviews are the people who buy those early tickets.
Yeah, and they get the early viewing.
Very hyped to see this movie. The people that get late reviews are people that just kind of moseyed on into it, maybe. Or, like, kind of wanted to see it maybe sort of, but...
I'll tell you what, man. I saw the movie the day before it came out. I got to see it the 16th.
And you loved it.
I fucking adored the movie. Dude, I cried twice.
I'm not going to see it until probably another week or two. And I might not like it.
You could get seats.
Well, I don't have money.
It's $20.
That's a lot of money.
What?
$20 is a lot of fucking money.
It's $20 for like 2 people, I think. But
I guess it depends on the theater you go to.
Yeah.
I think it's like 13 in South Plainfield or something, so...
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's kind of pricey.
Just bootleg it.
Oh, I think it's...
No, we started up early, remember?
How much earlier? Like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's go another 5.
Yeah. We're going to go 5 more minutes with you guys, and then we're going to kick it, edit, and do all that fun so that you guys can listen and enjoy listening to us bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
But Justice League did phenomenal. So, without any spoilers, I will give a brief review. Superman, his return, is quite masterful.
Spoilers?
Well, he's obviously going to come back. He's on the review board and everything.
I'm not going to give spoilers, but Superman comes back.
But everybody knows that he has to. They talk about it throughout every single fucking trailer.
When did he come back? When did he come back?
I'm not telling you that.
But like, what point in the movie? Like middle?
I can't say that.
Oh, that's a spoiler?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Anyway, the Flash, he is absolutely hysterical.
That's good.
Words a minute. Yeah. Very punny, very meta, very Barry Allen.
Good.
Like cool. Very Barry Allen from the series. Just so you guys know, if you grew up with the animated series shows like the Justice League Unlimited show or even Batman the animated series or Superman the animated series or anything of that era, of the early 90s era with Bruce Timm and Paul Dini and early Warner Brothers animation, like when Tiny Toons was still going on, right? This movie is like the real live action version of that. Like to a T, like the banter back and forth between Batman and the Flash and Wonder Woman. Batman gets his ass handed to him at least 30 times.
Boom.
Can't tell you.
Okay.
But there is a scene where phrases are uttered in previous DC movies between 2 characters, and I will not spoil this.
Okay.
But Batman does end up getting flung across a field.
I'm trying to think.
And he ends up, like, on the ground like, something's definitely bleeding. And, like, the crowd went nuts. Because it was, like, Batman's this big tough guy.
Yeah. But
then you got Aquaman. And he is the royal badass of the movie.
Was it Aquaman?
What's up?
Was it Aquaman who flung him?
Not telling you that.
It sounds like you just spoiled it.
No.
Okay.
You gotta stop fucking with the people who are listening, man. You're gonna get me in trouble. But so, Wonder Woman, absolutely great. Crushed it. Whole lot of love, whole lot of hope. Basically was the Rock, the mother of the team.
Dwayne The Rock? He
No.
needs to be in a superhero movie.
Dude, he's gonna be Shazam.
Oh, there you go. Called it.
This was months ago. This was almost a year ago that they said he was going to be Shazam.
Yeah, not many people keep up.
I will say 2 spoilers about this movie, and then I'm not going to say any more spoilerish shit about the movie. Okay. 2 words. You ready?
Batman dies at the end.
Not at all.
Okay.
So, 1 word is
Snape.
Slade.
Kills Dumbledore.
No.
Slade's in the movie?
I'm not saying he's in the movie.
Okay.
I'm just saying the word. I'm saying the word.
Just saying Slade for no reason.
I'm saying the word Slade.
Yeah.
And I'm also saying the word Legion.
I'm not familiar with Legion.
Oh. So then you go see the movie. Oh, and there's credits at the end. There's credits at the end, guys. So
As there usually are.
Well, no, DC has never done this. They usually don't do like mid-credit scene and then they do an end credit scene, like when they're done, and then there's a scene at the end.
Yeah.
You got to stay through it. It's worth it.
Hey, Marvel usually does that.
Yeah, Marvel usually. Well, that's why, because they brought Joss Whedon in when Zack Snyder dipped.
Okay.
Unfortunately, so because his daughter killed herself, and he was like, "I gotta go tend to my family. Like I'm needed somewhere else. Got to take off. Goodbye." Which Joss Whedon lightened the whole movie up a lot, and I was told multiple times it capped the end of the movie very well, and they were gonna do it a different way, Zack's way, which I hope in the DVD that they have, man. I hope they come out with a Zack Snyder version and the Joss Whedon final version, because I really need to see that Zack Snyder version, because that was apparently gonna involve everybody. And I will tell you this: there is no Green Lantern.
Okay.
Not in the movie.
I'm okay with that. What do you mean not in the movie?
I'm not telling you any more than that.
All right.
I'm not telling you any more
Very good
than
at lighting
that.
these little spoilers that could be spoilers. I can't confirm or deny the fact that there's spoilers.
I can't say yes or no.
I've never seen the movie, so I can't confirm if it's a spoiler or not.
I can't say yes or no, guys. I can't. But I can tell you they're not in the movie.
Well, that's no.
Not really.
It's after the credits, then. That's what you're saying.
Not really.
Okay.
You have to watch the movie.
All right.
I know I'm like tickling everybody's nuts over here, but it's like...
I mean, if you're watching the movie and it's in the movie, then it's in the movie. But if it's not in the movie,
not
then...
really.
So you make it a in-person movie appearance.
There's a hint.
Okay.
There's a hint.
There's a ring somewhere, I bet.
Not really.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
That means yes.
You're getting me hyped to go watch the movie now. I'm going to go to fucking movie theaters right after this and go watch it.
Again?
Yeah. Dude, I would pay to watch that movie at least another 4 times.
Damn.
I'm serious. And I didn't even say that about Batman vs. Superman, and that movie was almost my fucking favorite movie so far.
I think the only movie I've ever done that for is Tron Legacy.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What the fuck?
Really?
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
No, dude.
I was a real big fan of the original Tron.
Yeah, so was I.
I like Daft Punk.
So do I.
I liked seeing, Jeff Bridges back in the fucking suit.
The dude.
Dude back in the suit. He brought in some of his like little doodliness into the
but
new role.
He is the dude. You can't bring the doodliness. He just
is. Yeah, he is the dude. Like they've confirmed that.
He is the dude.
He has confirmed that he is the dude.
Dave confirms this.
Who's what?
You say that, Dave?
No, he has confirmed that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, there is none other.
Jeff Bridges has said like, "This is me."
This is me.
Yeah.
Speaking of This Is Me, did you know that Hugh Jackman's starring as Barnum in the new Barnum and Bailey Origins movie?
I have the circus.
I'm swearing up and down right now.
I don't know if I'd be interested in watching that.
It's a musical.
What?
But it's also the origin and start of Barnum and Bailey.
The fuck is that?
And he is P.T. Barnum.
That doesn't sound right at all.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, it's happening.
It sounds like one of those. You said it's a musical though, right? That's fucking weird. I mean, I guess he could sing, right?
I have other huge fucking news.
Mm-hmm.
More not really news. It's more of a rumor, but I think it's gonna fucking happen. So, Disney, being Disney that owns everything pop culture wise nowadays,
pretty much,
has turned around to Fox Entertainment and said, "We want everything except your news studios.
Really?
We want everything. We'll pay you gobs of money. Give us all our heroes. Give us all your Simpsons. Give us all your shows. Give us everything back.
Really?
We want Gotham. We want all of it. Give us it now and stop talking. We will pay you any amount of money. Just shut up and give it to us." Now, with that being said, if we're going back to Hugh Jackman now, Hugh Jackman said in an interview verbatim that the only way he would come back as Wolverine is if somehow the X-Men universe merged with the Avengers universe.
Ooh.
And that would do exactly that.
That would be crazy.
Do you know how hard my dick would get if Wolverine walked up behind Captain America and was like, "So what do we got, Cap?"
That would be insane.
That would be the best thing I think I would ever seen in my entire life, other than seeing the Justice League on TV.
Because they are oddly disconnected, throughout the movies and TV shows and whatnot. Everything's kind of very much disconnected. In like an animated show, you don't have that issue. You can just draw what the fuck you want to.
Exactly.
But, or even like in comics, you can just do what the fuck you want. You want to make fucking Captain America and Wolverine fight? Yeah, why not?
And that's a thing too. And you know what? Captain America beat the fuck out of him.
I don't doubt it.
Did you know that Captain America was the first one to start the whole Weapon X program?
No, Weapon X?
Wolverine.
Oh, what?
Because
oh,
he's
yeah,
Weapon
okay.
10.
Yeah.
And then there's Weapon 11, which was Deadpool.
Okay. I getcha.
And that's where it stopped. Not really, because then you have Wolverine's daughter, who's X-24.
Okay.
So, but either way, Captain America was the first weapon.
Damn.
He was the first. So Wolverine got his powers.
His process was not nearly as painful
No.
as Wolverine's was.
Because it was just add-on after add-on after add-on after add-on. You know adamantium?
Uh-huh.
It's a subversive derivative of, guess what? Vibranium.
Vibranium.
You know what vibranium is?
That's Captain America's shield.
And it's also the main source of power for the Black Panther.
Oh, his suit?
The whole country.
The whole country?
They're super technologically inclined.
Okay. I haven't watched many of these superhero movies, so I can't really keep up.
You're fucking with a master here. Okay. So, but yeah, there's this big rumor that Disney's like, just give us everything. Just please don't talk. Don't say anything. Don't move. Just give us everything you got.
Give us the stuff.
We'll pay you everything you want.
Damn.
And it's only a rumor, but if I were Fox, I'd give up the goods.
I wonder if they could just allow them to make like a collaboration.
That's what I was saying. Like, fuck it. Darth Vader versus the Hulk versus Superman or whatever.
No, I'm saying
you know
more
what
like
I mean? Like, just
a,
fuck it.
More like,
Do it all.
Fox can be like, all right, well, we're not going to give it to you, but we'll go halvesies with you on a movie starring both of our properties. You know?
Where are you going with that?
So, like, what does Fox own? X-Men?
X-Men, Deadpool, Blade.
And what's Disney own?
Fantastic Four. Disney owns everything. Like, I'm not kidding when I say Disney owns
like
everything.
superhero related.
All of Marvel.
All of Marvel?
All of Marvel.
Except those ones that Fox owns.
Jack Sparrow, like Disney characters. Like,
Well,
you know Final
yeah.
Fantasy?
Yes.
Final Fantasy with Disney characters is because Disney bought Final Fantasy.
Makes sense.
That's why that happened.
What was I going to say?
Disney owns everything, brother.
Except for what Fox owns.
Fox ain't even shit compared to Disney.
But Fox owns things.
Eh?
But, like, you just listed off things that Fox owns.
Eh?
What did you just say that Fox owns? Go back.
Blade, Fantastic Four. They still actually...
X-Men?
Fox still actually has a subsidiary of DC, too.
Okay.
So that's the thing.
So they could agree to...
It might not go down because there's still a subsidiary... there's still parts and pieces of DC's stock in them.
I don't know if they'd sell their properties. I don't think they'd sell...
I think they're going to sell
Superhero
certain ones.
Makes sense.
That's
like
what I think. But they
Yeah.
want to buy out their whole entertainment section,
That's crazy money.
which is basically everything else except the news.
That's crazy money.
Could you imagine? Disney's just sucking up everything.
That should be, like, legal. Should be able to own that much shit.
I don't know about that, bro.
Disney, I'm not a big fan of Disney.
Really?
Yeah.
I love me some Mickey Mouse.
They're right.
Even though he's a thieving mouse.
Yeah, they're right.
Thieving rat.
All right, we gotta wrap this up. It's well past the time.
Yeah, we gotta wrap this up. We gotta do some editing and shit. So, I have been Dan the Batman Martin, and I have been here with...
Justice Chris.
Justice Chris.
I'm like a judge now.
Otherworldly known as Barry Allen, the fastest man alive.
Actually, pretty slow.
So thanks for checking us out. We are the podcast at Chillin Out. We are here every Sunday on the Sunday at 9 o'clock. You can catch us, but by the time you get this, it's probably a little later than that. But,
Midnight.
Yeah, probably midnight. But, yeah. All right, guys. We'll catch you next Sunday. Peace.